Hey, what's going on, Fizz Nation? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by again this week. Hope you all had a great week. I especially want to thank all of you who interacted with and shared my Wake and Make coffee video. It's actually doing a lot better than my last couple of videos, so thank you for that. Card is above my head in case you missed it. Now, a quick programming note before we get started. You will be getting an additional video this week. Specifically on Wednesday, September the 13th, I found one more summer flavor that I wanted to try that I'd forgotten about. So we're going to go ahead and do that as a bonus review. Like I said, that's going to happen on Wednesday, September 13th. And then I promise from the heart of my bottom that we're going to be done with summer flavors for the year. Because next week we are starting fall flavors. And I'm pretty excited about that, as I'm sure you are as well. So make sure to get subscribed so you don't miss it. Alright, that's enough of that. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this week's review. A couple weeks ago, I mentioned I had an international flavor I wanted to review for you guys. This right here is pineapple-flavored Sumol. Sumol is a product of Portugal, and from what I can tell, it is available in 3 flavors. Pineapple, which we're trying this week, and also passion fruit and orange. This was actually sent to me by a viewer a couple of months ago. I've had it sitting in my fridge waiting for me to review it, and I've got a couple of messages asking about it. So Ethan, my man, I don't want to make you wait any longer. You've waited long enough. We're going to go ahead and pop the top on this and give it the old sniff test and see what it tells us. Let's go. It's not particularly strong, and it doesn't really smell like pineapple. This is weird. It smells kind of like bubble gum. Yeah, it's sort of like fruity, it's gummy, definitely smells kind of sweet, but not very sweet. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. But as you know, if you've been watching long enough, you know that the sniff test only gets us so far. So let's go ahead and grab our trusty glass with ice, give it the old pour, and go from there. Alright, so immediately off the bat, I'm seeing what looks very similar to the Sprite Limonade that we reviewed a couple of weeks ago. It's got sort of like a yellowy, cloudy kind of look to it. You can't really see all the way through it. It's translucent, but not transparent. There doesn't seem to be a lot of carbonation in it, but I am seeing some bubbles, so that is a very good sign. Alright, I've been looking forward to this for a couple of months now, so without any further ado, Fizz Nation and Ethan, here's to you. Oh, okay. So, yeah, this is very interesting. Okay, so this tastes stronger than it smells. If pineapple bubblegum was a thing, I think that's what this would taste like. Like, you can tell that it is not overly sweet, which makes sense because it is not necessarily described as a soft drink so much as just a carbonated drink with real fruit juice in it. So yeah, this seems about on brand for that. It is not a very complex flavor at all. It's very simple, which is often the case for a lot of these international flavors. They do not go all out with sweetness like we do in America. Like, it is sweet, but it's like naturally sweet. Like, the sweetness comes from the pineapple juice itself. The carbonation is definitely there, and one thing I'm definitely noticing, no residue in the throat. Because like I said, it is a very simple drink. And I have to say, this is pretty refreshing too. Like, the can does show a pretty involved ingredients list, but what we're ultimately left with is a very light drink that is refreshing, not overpowering or overwhelming as far as flavor is concerned. It's just nice, if that makes any sense. Okay, so what do I think? I mean, overall, I gotta say I like it. It's good. It is refreshing to try drinks that come from other countries with different philosophies on making stuff like this. A lot of times you look at the ingredients list on soft drinks from other countries and you see that there's less to it. And while some people might take issue with the fact that the flavor is not as strong, I think that definitely works in Sumol's favor here. It's light, it's refreshing, it's relaxing, and I do think that American beverage companies could learn a thing or two from this. Sometimes less is more. And that is definitely the case here. You can learn more about Sumol by visiting their website at sumolworld.com. Link is in the description down below. And if you're interested in trying this, Amazon is your friend. Alright, Fizz Nation, that's going to do it for me this week. Thank you so much for stopping by again. Have you ever heard of Sumol? Have you ever tried it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, finish this up on the front porch. It is technically still summer after all. Thanks again for checking us out. You guys have a great week, and we will see you Wednesday.